This is a quick training video on the differences between domains and web pages. So basically, in this video, I'll show you what web pages are. A domain is, of course, when you go to somewhere like GoDaddy and you buy a domain like mywebsite.com, right? So you enter that, and that's going to be your full website, and you own all the pages on that site. Web pages are when you build pages, usually on someone else's site, and you want to keep track of those. Some people call these Parasite pages, and I'm going to give you a quick example here. So I've clicked that button already, and here are some I was playing with recently. So there are actually, on some of the AI engines like Claude and Perplexity, you can actually create what's called artifacts or web pages now. And so far on the ones on Claude, I have not been able to get them to be indexed. Now, the different people have theories on how to do it, and you're an SEO, you'll figure that on your own, but there are tools that will help you get them indexed. But for example, I can go over here, and if I want to check to see if they're indexed, I can click that little button, and it will open a new tab and basically just do a Google search and see it says you did not find any documents. So it's just simply doing site dot and then the name of the website that your Parasite page is on, and then it gives you something like the title of it, and it should be able to find it if it's indexed. Whereas the second one here, I'll do that one, this is on Perplexity, it got indexed fine. And so there it is, and if I click on it, you can see that is the page I created in Perplexity. That's weird. I had to refresh it to get it to show, but that's the article that I wrote, which is actually promoting Website Garden. And you can see here I've got pictures of my screens in here, like what you're going through in these trainings, and I put my domain name there so they know where it's coming from in case the links aren't working too good. Okay, so that is a Parasite page. And so when I click edit on one of these, I'll show you what's available. So basically you have the title of your page, the URL of your page, the main website you want it to link to, and we actually added a secondary and third link if you need that. And then over here you can also pick from a list of all your domains. So this is coming from the domain part of our system. You can pick a client if it's one of your clients. You can also group these together, so you can add little groups like everything related to languages, everything related to Bitcoin, everything related to the Hebrew language or whatever, and you can add new network groups and do that. You can also set your tier levels. So some people say, well, like my main website is tier 0, and this is a tier 1 link. And then you might go run GSA or some other tools to increase the power of this website. Those would be like your tier 2 links. This is the date you posted it. And this is just various notes that you can put in there. And some of them actually include embeds where you can take that page like on Perplexity and embed it in another page, and if you wanted to, you could paste that embed code right there. Skip stats just means, like, for example, we will be checking these to see if they're indexed like in a batch mode at night, but maybe like once a week. And if you don't want to do that or don't want any stats for some reason, you can just click that and then you click the save button. And that's really all there is to this. If you just want to say here like a tracker, of course it'll shorten your list to only those websites having the word tracker in them. Or if you want to say only websites that go to like Website Garden, you could do it like that. Search. Then you could also do add a new page here, add a new page. This is pretty much the same as the edit page I showed you a minute ago. And that's what SEO pages, or we just call them web pages, are about.